Greetings, friends. Special thanks to my friend y2ktoon critic, who just had his birthday the other day.
Go away from my profile, you no-girl fuckman!
Keychi FIM, Lilac Galaxy, and a somewhat quiet Quill stroke. To spotlight and pay our respect to TheNamesJunkie. You should check him out. He's funny as hell, insightful, and a man of principle. If this sounds like hype, I assure you, it'll be time well spent. Thank you.
Toon?
Yeah, that would do. Let's see who joined. Oh, it's the man of the moment.
Hello.
It's the man of the hour.
How are you to do, Mr. Junkie?
I'm doing very fine. How about you?
Half the people are here. It's just Toon Critic wouldn't be a co-host unless he was late.
Keychi!
Hey, Keychi.
Yes.
Hello there.
Keychi was just commenting on she thought your OC was the edgiest thing she's ever laid eyes on, and she's hung out with Toon Critic.
It's the truth, so what do you expect?
Edgy OC.
Yeah.
I commend you on your edginess.
She's single, by the way. No, anyways.
Stop it.
That's fine. I'm already taken, actually. Sorry.
Oh, nice.
Thank you. Good.
I assume that's a running gag with you guys.
No, don't worry about it. If you hang around long enough, you'll get it.
Yeah.
Okay.
I do try and pawn her off on everyone.
It's his sick little twisted joke.
Oh, it is. Did anyone tap Toon on the shoulder?
Hold on, I'll go and drag him from the other call.
Okay. Tell him to put the Overwatch down.
Speaking of which, most of my fans have been saying, "Are you gonna play that game yet?" It's like, probably not, because I need to get better parts for my computer. Oh yeah, that's right. It actually is on that console. I forgot.
So how long have you been... Oh, there we are. Welcome to the call, Toon. So we're going to do the intro. Let's see if I can blow this. This is FNGR. Welcome you to Limbo Podcast, joined by the following co-hosts. Quill Stroke.
Yo!
y2ktoon critic. You cunt.
What up? My mic apparently...
I was going to get it right today. I'm leaving that in. You know what? I'd love to get an animation of that. Just reading people's names off. Keychi FIM.
Hi.
Fagotini.
Hello Kitty, Adventure Island, No Mercy Run.
Yep, that's okay. And this illustrious week's King of Limbo, TheNamesJunkie.
Hello.
Alright, before I screw up and take any of your guys' questions, I'll surrender the floor to my co-hosts. It's an interview format.
Have one.
Excellent.
Can I have a llama badge?
Speaking of that problem, I actually wasn't expecting it to get that big. It it gotten so out of hand to the point where I had to start blocking more and more accounts from this person.
She got
Yeah, I think she ended up getting banned off of YouTube. But I think what ended up happening, that was actually just made me laugh so hard. She kept watching the video over and over and over, and I apparently got a lot of money out of it.
That's awesome.
It is an amazing video. My god.
Who was that was voicing her comments?
That was actually a friend of mine that I do voice dubs for. It's Chaos55T. We've known each other for, I think, a good 2 years, I believe.
We already have a couple of people who do, Asian caricatures, but, you could always pays to have at least one or two more.
Yeah.
Keychi's aficionado of those sort of people. Anyways, carry on.
So what fandoms are you a part of?
I used to be part of the Sonic fandom, then I got out because it was,
Good.
Oh, Sonic fan. You have something in common, dude.
Get out and get out and never look back.
got
Trust me.
go fist.
I kind of figured from the early design of your OC, I was like, that guy was a Sonic fan.
Yeah, I used to. I don't really pay much attention to most fandoms. I just kind of just loop around to see what's going on. I'm like, hey guys, I'm going to do here and do some stuff, and I'm just going to get out.
Did you ever hear of Sonic the Hedgeheg?
Oh, God.
No, are you referring to Coldsteel the Hedgeheg?
Coldsteel. Oh.
I heard of such, but it sounds hilarious.
Yeah.
Boy, I got something for you after this, then. You're gonna love it.
Oh, yeah, no, I had in, freaking goddamn, 3 or 4 animators in the podcast that averaged over 200,000 subs. And Toon's like,
Boy.
Before we go, I've got this special thing in, tell me about this. And, it's magical. We'll get to it back again.
Into a DA drama.
That's actually really funny because we weren't really supposed to do it as because it was supposed to be a one-time thing with an old friend of mine that I think I still talk to, just only on phone. What was it? This started back in 2014, I think in the middle of January. We were experimenting. We were just doing quick little discussion videos, not really edited, just we just pulled up Bonnie Cam and just started recording. There we go. and just talked and talked for I think a good 10-15 minutes. It wasn't really that interesting, honestly. And then we came across, I think it was Princess Elizabeth, I believe.
Oh.
And yeah, that exploded. Like that suddenly got like a hook of an audience for us. And I think I ended up coming across Lulu, and then that's just history there. Kept going.
Have you ever considered getting into the pony fandom?
Join
I
them,
have
everybody.
considered, but no.
Welcome.
I wanted to segue from that DA drama remark here. I've seen 2 or 3 DA drama channels of note, Conquer 9. Recently, the Fandom Menace retired, and there's, of course...
I have actually used to be a fan of Conquer 9, but then I looked back and I was like, wow, this video was terrible.
Big Jim himself. Now, personally, I like your style, but what do you feel separates you from the pack?
I noticed that most don't really talk to fans. Like, as many of my fans, my newer fans are very surprised, I always reply back and talk to them. And I think in the future, when I gain like too many, I might not do it as often, but I'll still try to talk to my fans. Along with that, I try to give actual criticism and point out problems over most, like trying to be more of a roast, I suppose. I mean, every once in a while it's fun, but it does get a little out of control.
On a scale of 1 to 10 on DA drama, how big of a deal is it to be called a no-girl fuck man?
A what?
It is not really that big of a deal. Honestly, it's just kind of a laugh and a half, because when I first saw that, I just kind of rolled my eyes at how ridiculous that was.
Is it better or worse than me being called a no-girl fuckboy?
Nah, sort of the same thing. It's just I just kind of rolled my eyes at it because it just seems so dumb.
I like to imagine that girl's comments is like Mrs. Takamoto voice. Okay, no! You make comments on my video!
I don't think she's familiar with Miss Takamoto, God be willing.
I know.
The voice sounds familiar, though.
Stereotypical Asian voice. There you go.
Yeah.
Okay, that one, yeah.
Now,
Do you like anime?
Who doesn't?
What's your
I know some
kind of genre?
More of a, it's more, I guess more of a story-driven, like, just dramatic type of series. I think my favorite one had to be Full Metal Alchemist. I think I used to be a big fan.
Oh yeah, that's good.
That was my shit.
Yeah.
he's like, I know if I tell a girl, or that call full of girls, Full Metal Alchemist, they won't jump me.
Which one, the original or Brotherhood?
Actually, either one was pretty fun to watch.
I think they're both good.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Oh, speaking... Oh, go ahead.
Sorry.
Oh, yeah, sure. I saw your video with the crazy screaming girl. As goofy things that you've seen, the llama badge thing, what's the goofiest thing that you've come across? Or is that the one take the cake?
Honestly, that one actually has to take the cake, because I was quite surprised how far the person wanted to take it for a fucking llama badge. That a single shred of code that you collect that does absolutely fucking nothing.
You know what? If I ever had her on for a podcast, that would be the thumbnail as a llama badge.
She finally got her badge.
Indeed.
Most certainly.
Rotten spaghetti. After seeing your Rant series on Fandom Menace, how do I say this? Your Rant series is very similar to the commentary community. How would you say that you would differentiate what you do and what they do?
Well, as you can tell on, like, say, Menace's Twitter and such, we don't really get along, and I've had my own personal beef in the past, but I'm just like, I'm gonna put it behind me. I don't really care. I guess the way to see me different from other commentator channels, I suppose I try to, like, one of my fans actually said, like, ranting is more like a way to bring light to the bullshit that you want to bring light to, while also pointing out problems. And I suppose that's what I do. And I have been criticized before that my rants just seem very useless. And I'm like, well, I understand that, but that's more of the point of ranting. Like, it's not there to fix the problem, but more like bring light to the problem. That's how I see it.
Get the conversation going.
Pretty much, yes.
You said, and feel free to pass on this, you had a 10-year-old hit on you on DA in your video about DA underage users.
A 10-year-old? Are you fucking kidding me?
I'm not shitting you. That fucking happened.
What other horror stories around that level of shock have you endured as a...
Oh, God. Where to start? Yeah, so the 10-year-old, yeah, she started hitting on me over and over. I ended up blocking her. I think it was on a Google Hangouts or something, because I was with a few other ranters.
Oh, good old Google Hangouts.
Oh, yeah.
Whoa, was she like, hey, do you want to go get ice cream?
You want to be my daddy?
Ew, Toon, no!
No thanks.
What the fuck?
Yeah, she just tried to flirt with me, and I think at first, because I didn't know what her age was, I was kind of flattered to, like, one of her friends, like, by the way, she's 10. I was like, okay, moving on.
Oh, Lord.
Let's see, what
was
else?
she saying to you?
I don't really remember. It's been like a year and a half since that happened. From what I remember, she like the only thing I remember when she first said to me, like via text, was "Hey, sexy." I was like, "Oh, Jesus Christ!"
Oh. Oh boy.
Oh.
I was talking with you earlier in the comments. Fair Use says, "What do you think is a good sample size?"
I think what you said earlier was 15 seconds. Like, and I think there could be some.
Well, I mean, it's a little harder because I noticed you were talking about what's the channel thing that went down, the micro thing, the smaller clips.
Yeah, it's a SpongeBob clips I use. I use them more of like a parody and to like make a similarities to the
Vines. Yeah, I was like
Vines and comic dub compilations. Like my friend Chaos, who does comic dub compilations, who's actually also an animator. She's been having a lot of trouble with just people asking, "Hey, can I use your video and make money off it?" It's like, no, of course not. And so she requested me to do a video about Vine and comic dub compilations and how it's a bit of a problem, and it seems like it's slowly dying out, which I'm kind of glad and thankful for. But who knows? It might actually come back and haunt her again. There are like some exceptions to the rules of like say for fair use and such. Like I brought up earlier that I use like SpongeBob clips. I use like around 15 seconds, 20 seconds, and the thing is, it's more of a parody. Like it's making fun of the part that's happening. Like in the underage rant, it's like the guy says, "Dude, put the thing away. There's like children here." It's like you can just picture a user on DA saying the same thing to a staff member on DA.
Lordy.
And that's just how I see it.
Again, feel free to, if I'm running over anyone, feel free to take this back away from me. I was watching your video on Friendly Hugin, I think. Who are some of your other favorite low-energy YouTubers?
Oh, actually, low energy. Good choice of word, by the way. Yeah, actually, I think Friendly Hugin was probably my favorite because it was just fun to edit. It was I think it's probably my better and more well-made rantceptions.
It felt like a commentary, very much so. Go on.
Yeah. It felt more like I was actually pointing out problems because this was like a ranter that I saw like just nothing but problems, like low quality video capture, bad mic, just constant pausing, and seemingly no point in ranting on a person other than they're into some weird shit or they're tracing. And like my thing is, if the person is like not doing anything illegal, not stalking, not sending death threats or anything like that, don't rant on them. There's no point. And most ranters seem to do that nowadays and just seem to like, oh, it won't matter. Like, it kind of will if you think about it. Yeah, that's just how I see it.
I actually had a question. So, what got you into the whole ranting scene?
Again, it just kind of came. Like, I think, what was it? One of my favorite ones. I think he doesn't really make many videos now because he's kind of having like a bit of a trouble with his own, his own health issues. And PM Rants. I used to watch him all the time as a kid, and I think he's still around. Just he's having like just a lot of problems with his body. I think he's having like some kind of colon disease he's got. It's really, really bad. So he has to set up a Patreon and everything to keep himself alive and all. But I used to watch a lot of his videos, and like those were more of like an inspiration to try and like do rants like that. Except when I first started, it was more like just live, no edits, no cuts, nothing.
Was there any other inspirations you had?
No, and it's not from the top of my head, I don't think.
Because I know I've heard from different people for CC. There have been people like M Skull, or some people cite Blackbuster Critic.
Okay, yeah, Blackbuster Critic was also a good inspiration. Thank you.
Ryan's not gonna like you anymore. Anyways.
Yeah. Yeah, I actually kind of miss that guy. He used to be really fun to watch.
Before my time. Anyways, before I got into YouTube. Yeah. What's been your biggest headache or backlash of a subject or person that you've covered?
Oh, man. I think this is during the time where I actually left ranting for a while. I remember I ranted on a person by the name of cottoncattailtooney, and here's the thing, I was fucking bandwagoning. Bandwagoning.
I'm familiar because of Conquer 9's video, and I was like, my God. I was like, it's not that her work is amazing, but this guy is so unlikable.
Like, you kind of feel like there's no point in ranting on her, because, like, she doesn't do anything wrong. Yeah, it's not really doing anything wrong. It's just, it's weird that she's making these characters, but I mean, she's not doing anything illegal or anything.
No.
So, after a while, I started getting a bit of a backlash. I was like, you know what, I'm just going to stop, take a break, and see what I can do, and stop ranting for, I think, a good year, I believe. Oh, man.
Now, again, this is just me asking you to generalize, and if you're intelligent, you'll skip this. But from your personal experience, which fandom, besides the Jory said Sonic, has been the most trouble handling criticism?
Oh, damn. I suppose it's the first-person shooter genre, because, I mean, this is kind of random, but it's just, like, in middle of games, like, you get, like, you either, like, suck at a game, you just kind of, like, what's the word for it? You're trying your hardest in the game, but, like, you constantly get killed off, and, like, most of your teammates just, like, constantly criticize how terrible you are, and you kind of lose that adrenaline and just your own spirit, just keep going. And, like, you know what, I'm just gonna go find some other place.
Keychi, you're part of a FPSer. Who's the rage doucher over in Toon's group?
The Rage doucher. Usually either Solar or Irish.
Oh, the two Marines? Okay, yeah, I'll buy that.
Yeah.
Totally makes sense.
You lucked out, friend. I originally had Solar booked in here, and then Toon came in. I'm like, oh, thank God.
Well, you know, I'm a great replacement.
Oh, you are. My God, bless you, Toon.
One red horse for another red horse.
Indeed. Red hair. No one will get that reference. Is there something you want to work on, but like, or someone you want to cover, but the right video hasn't come up?
Yes, actually, and I believe it's, what was it? It's a bit risky, but like, I've had like some people ask me to do, hey, you gonna do a video on Solar or on Toucan? I'm like, I see no point, because like, I did want a menace, and it's like, it feels like I'll be harping on the same problem. Along with that, they seem to also harp on Twitter and have fun on there. And just,
well, you'll be like the CC harping on Pokemon, or what do they call those? PokeTubers.
Yeah, pretty much. It would just be getting back into drama all over again, and I want to avoid that. So, yeah, I guess that'd be my biggest problem with it, because, like, I want to rant on them and point out problems that they could possibly improve on, because I do want to see them, like, be better people. I'm sure they can be great people, but it's just when you can't find that one little part, it's just you kind of lose focus and just lose like what's the word for it? You lose. No,
you're doing great. I'm floored that there's someone who covers DH. Yeah.
Yes, interest. Thank you.
I'm just.
You lose interest in like trying to get on the topic because you don't know whether or not if it'll backfire or it'll work. And I think that's just the most scariest thought for me.
You've been doing videos for a year now. What are some of the things that you're proud that you've improved at?
Editing.
Anything specific?
Just not using Windows Movie Maker anymore. I mean, Jesus Christ, that thing is so terrible. I'm glad I switched to Sony Vegas.
Nice.
I know from experience. I animate with it.
Oh man. Hey, you gotta do what you gotta do.
What's the favorite thing you've worked on?
Favorite thing? I think it just had to be the recent one I made. It's the underage one. I was working with Ghost, and like I kind of felt bad for him because he was working on a video that I think Sav Draws was making, and she wanted him to edit it. And I was thinking, oh, his channel's gonna explode. And like after a week, nothing happened to it. And like I noticed, like all she did was just link his DA and didn't really leave any links or annotations at the end. I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna because like he gave me a intro. I was like, hey, dude, you want to do a collab? I was like, sure. So we just randomly thought up of a thing to talk about and just have fun with it there. How did
he make out? Because I remember you said he had like 28 subs.
Yeah. What was it? I think like a friend of mine like showed me who Ghost was, and we just started talking, and just it went off from there. We were having a good time. We were talking. Just.
Oh no, I mean like how's his channel doing?
Oh, how's the channel? It's actually exploded a little bit. Like he gained about 225, I believe, like during the first day.
It's very rewarding when you catch them when they're small. Every once in a while you'll catch somebody who should be in the thousands who's got like 50, and you're like, what the fuck?
And that was like the most like disappointing thing, because I felt so bad for him because he does really great videos. I love his work.
All right, I'll definitely make sure to include that in the timestamps.
Yeah, because he uses Adobe Premiere Pro, which is, I believe, a more advanced and more fleshed out version of like a editing software. He has a great mic, great speaking voice. In fact, half the time he doesn't even use scripts; he just ad libs, and half the time I can't even tell. Like I was watching one of his videos called Recolors, and I honestly couldn't tell that he didn't do a script until he said so. I was like, oh, all right.
What mic do you use?
It doesn't matter. It's still a fun video.
What microphone do you use?
Microphone, I am using a HyperX. It is a very expensive headset that I use. I had to get a few replacements because some parts started going bad, and I think the 3 years came up, and so I asked Vegas, hey, what do you use for your mic? Like, oh, I use this thing. It costs about $80. I'm like, oh, sweet, I'll look into that.
How much was the headset? Like 60, 100?
It's about 100, yeah. But because I got a warrant on this thing, and so I was able to get replacements for free for I think 3 years, and the 3 years were up.
Ouch.
Yeah, not good.
What's your favorite current animation?
Could you be a bit more specific? Like, what do you mean?
American.
Oh.
Western animation.
Yeah. At the moment, what was it? Because I remember like being in another live stream talking about this. I think my favorite one had to be, what was it? Like my favorite one just had to be stop motion. Like it's very nice to see, because that's why I kind of like say Paranorman or Nightmare Before Christmas. I think the recent one that came out, what was it? Is the
Kubo?
Yes, thank you. Yeah, that one, like, because I like looking at it, because there's so much attention to detail to it, along with just the animation, and it's just fun to watch.
Have you watched Moana?
No, I have not. I have committed a cardinal sin.
You need to watch it. You need to watch it. The Rock is singing. Come on.
What have I been doing with my life?
It's a good movie.
How are you on musicals?
Musicals. I love musicals as a kid and as an adult.
You will like Moana.
Anthony, don't bring up Hamilton.
For the love of God, don't stir the pot with Hamilton fans.
My friend was talking about Hamilton. I'm like, yeah, we have Hamilton trash. I'm like, I can tell. We're constantly talking about it.
Quill over there is also Hamilton trash.
What?
Hey!
What's your
So is Anthony.
Oh, fuck you. Anyways. I just like King George and that's it, because he's evil. What's your least favorite anime?
Oh, God.
Yes, sir. Be prepared to piss people off.
Oh boy, is it Pokemon?
Corey in the house.
No, that one's too much nostalgia for me. I gotta love that one.
Say Sword Art Online.
Oh, fuck that anime. Thank you. I was thinking of what that name was.
I was like, oh, what would Digi say?
Yeah, that anime. I was kind of. Yeah, I was kind of expecting a lot out of it. I was like, oh, it's gonna be great. And I saw the first episode, like, what is this? Like, so many missed opportunities.
Such a letdown.
I was told from past analysis that the first season was good, and it kind of.
I have heard like the first season was when it first started it was okay, but after like the second and third, it's kind of went just nowhere. Although I have seen the bloopers and they're fucking hilarious.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, they are pretty funny.
You have a series Rantception and OC reviews. Which of these series takes the most work, and which one do you enjoy more?
Honestly, it has to be the OC reviews. Like, I love doing them, I really do, and I'm glad I'm getting back into them. But they take up a lot of time because I have to study the character, like each and every one. I think I have almost 100 characters to sift through. I'm like, I have to find other people because I can't do all of this myself. You know what? If you want to make money, there are bronies that will pay for that. I actually haven't looked into that. So be prepared to be told your opinion is wrong, though. I am prepared, yes. Oh, okay. Which of your videos did you think would cause the most backlash that turned out surprisingly well? Damn, I don't know. Like, most of them were just kind of just there. Nothing really happened. Oh, you never sat there and looked at the publish button going, okay, let's hit it. I think that had been the Menace video. I wasn't too sure about that one. Yeah, you only had like a handful of downvotes, minimal. I was like, wow, you did great. Yeah.
Oh, that reminds
me. The reason
actually.
why is because I try to play it safe.
Go ahead, Toon.
So you said you were like thinking of reviewing like our season stuff, right?
Yes.
Can you review Coldsteel?
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Oh, baby!
Let me take it.
I hope you handle it You should satirically do it and blow it and just put it over like it's the greatest thing ever. Save that for April Fools.
What is this?
Personal, kid.
You've not seen Coldsteel the Hedgehog? There's like a little goofy animation of it online.
Oh God, it looks horrible.
Oh, it is.
Steal the Hedgeheg.
It's literally the best, worst thing out of the Sonic fandom.
Oh, good lord.
Like, hurting people, being badass, motorcycles, 9-inch nails.
Edge.
You know what, Toon? I think you should read it off now. It's never going to be more relevant.
Oh, please.
I should?
Yeah, you should. Yeah, right now.
Read it in your angsty teen voice.
No, oh, damn it!
Yeah, I'll fucking bring Cartoonz like in for this shit. Alright.
Cartoon.
Give me a minute. Alright, let me just
I need you to turn that white privilege way up.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, boy.
Alright. We just grab some water real quick because Lord knows I'm gonna fucking need it.
Quill's starting to laugh like freaking secret. I'm noticing that the cackle has been in here.
Alright, here we go. Alright. Alright, here we go. Coldsteel the Hedgeheg. Bio. Coldsteel was born with a special power. He was stronger than all his classmates in the Sonic Fighting Academy.
Wait, real quick. Sonic goes to school.
Don't fucking ask me.
I have several questions. Like, what the fuck is this?
He served in the Sonic military, fighting Shadow, and in the final battle against Shadow, they were fighting, and Shadow turned him to the darkness, and Coldsteel turned against Sonic and killed him. He lost a part of his ear against Sonic and freaking killed him. He lost a part of his ear in the battle, which is why he doesn't not have a part of his ear. Please stop PMing me, asking me why that's why. Also, earrings aren't girly. Fuck you. you, Chaos Kid 663. Everyone knows you're a fucking Pokemon scammer faggot.
Okay, just real quick. I was actually looking at that ear for a little bit. I was like, what, did someone just bite the son of a bitch off?
Well, he was fighting Sonic, so apparently Sonic went Mike Tyson on him.
Okay, here we go.
Keep going.
It gets better, though. It gets better. Likes, hurting people, being badass, motorcycles, 9-Inch Nails, the band, killing, death, punk rock, Jinko jeans, skulls, darkness, hot girls with big boobies who are sluts, 9-Inch Nails on finger, earrings, purple, cool kind, not the gay kind.
Real quick,
Cartoonz is soulmate.
please tell me this is a joke, OC.
You can look this up online.
I'm looking this up right now. What is
legit.
this?
Oh, last stretch.
Dyslexy, niceness, happiness, Levi's, Kevin Robinson from school. Fuck you, Kevin. Stop showing everyone my fucking Deviantart, you piece of shit. Trent Rasner, short nails, Chaos Kid 663, mega ass faggot, Sunshine Life, my dad, and football.
Oh my god.
Cartoonz is soulmate.
Jesus Christ.
Oh, that's amazing. Oh my god.
Toon did it way better the first time. I think you'll never recapture when he ambushed a whole room full of people. I'm like, what the fuck is happening? I've lost control of the podcast.
I'm sorry. This has to be the single most best OC I've ever seen in my life. Oh my god.
Hold on, I'm googling it. Okay, it's on Know Your Meme.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm looking at it right now.
Oh, trust me, the video of this is like 300 times better than what
Oh my god, there's a video.
Yeah, it's a TF2 video. It's from Sourcemaker, and it's beautiful.
It's
I'm
Coldsteel the
seeing
Hedgeheg,
right
the E3 2014 trailer.
It's on the freaking Know Your Meme page.
Who do you want to work with in the future?
Coldsteel the Hedgeheg. He's like a stand-up guy.
Oh god.
Let it die.
Better than Sonic 06.
Alright, what was your question again?
Who do you want to work with in the future?
Okay, very good question. I actually don't know.
He's gonna go back and talk to his rant friends. He's like, they talked to me about Coldsteel the Hedgehog. I'm never going on with bronies ever again. Fuck these people.
Yep, this is all we
They
talk
showed
about.
me some
Coldsteel
stuff
the
I didn't want to
Hedgeheg.
see. Yeah, I'm honestly not really sure, because as of now, I'm kind of happy with what I'm doing with right now. And, I mean, if I do end up helping others in the future, because I mean, I am technically working with someone I do like working with. There's Chaos. I do like comic dubs every now and then, and I suppose that's one thing I like doing right now, just helping out with other dubs and helping out just with editing and videos and such.
Do you have any guilty pleasures in the community?
Oh Christ, guilty pleasures.
Someone's content you probably don't think you should like, but you do.
Like what part of community? Like any community?
Yeah, sure, any part of the YouTube community.
Damn. Shit.
Rant or CC, or I don't know, Let's Reactors.
I actually really don't know. That's a very good question.
Gaming
I actually
community.
can't think of anything. Okay. Okay, I know there's one guy. You ever heard of the guy named Darkside Phil?
Yes.
I purely watch that dude just to see the backlash he gets. That is it.
Yeah.
Is that the guy who came into Limbo?
No, that is DCP. That's
Okay.
No. But I've heard of. You know what? I don't feel like explaining Darkside Phil. That's a whole nother mess for a whole nother day.
Look him up. You'll have fun. Trust me.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
On YouTube or DA, name a time where you could have handled things better.
Many things. Well, for one, when I first started, I could at least got in contact with my fans and actually stop them from going after people, because I ended up finding out that the past people I ranted on, my fans are going after them, and I'm like, what the hell was I thinking?
Ouch.
Yeah, I suppose otherwise I could have handled it better. I think I could have handled, I think it was just, what was it, when I was first, trying to, find one person to rant on, to just find someone to do a video on, because I was, during that stage, I'm like, I don't care, I'll rant on anybody. I just kept making journal after journal, and it was ridiculous. I ended up taking them all down, because they're just, it caused a shitstorm of, just drama pulling up. I ranted on one dude who was just, all he did was just draw really, just really weird stuff. That is nothing wrong. Another dude, just in general, most of my rants, or mostly my journal rants, it caused a lot of drama to stir up, and I probably should have handled it way better by not, one, tagging them, and two, telling people to go after them.
I'm sorry, dude.
I was an idiot back in the day.
Yeah.
Ugh.
Well, you've grown past it. You're already ahead of the curve. Of the people you've gotten fan art from, do you have any favorites?
Oh, plenty, actually. I had to go look, because I actually have a lot of favorites.
Well, barring that, which you can go back to if we need a second here. Or you could link me later, I'll bug you about it so I can put it in the description. Of the people you've... Let's see here. Assuming you have no spending cap and you could get poses or artwork for yourself, who would you go to?
Right now, I haven't really spent much money for, like, what's one person's name? Bunny Lopop. I mean, she's done most of my stuff for free, but if I had the chance, because I have money on me, I would most certainly spend money. And what I'm going to probably do is I'm going to probably hit her up like, hey, can I send money to you? Because you honestly deserve it at this point. And I remember one of my friends who was going through some tough times, she said she was going to do a banner for me for free, and I was like, nope, fuck you. I'm sending you $30 right now.
Nice.
Yeah, because I just feel bad for them. They were going through some tough times with just their family and such, and I was like, no, I'm just going to throw your money at you. Parents got mad, though. I didn't care. It was worth it.
Yeah.
What do you think makes a good character?
That's actually a bit of a tough question. I mean, there isn't really a perfect character. There's always going to be some flaws to it, but then again, that might make the character charming for others, and for others not so charming.
Well, let's do the flip. What makes a terrible character?
Hi, Mary Sue. There you go.
What's you just
actually? Let me go a bit more in depth than that. Just adding a very short story, nothing really added to it. Just don't do a Coldsteel.
Oh, I thought you were going to say the new girl from Star Wars.
Oh, or that. Yeah, that works.
Scooping around.
Question.
Go ahead.
Go ahead.
How old are you?
I am 19 years old.
Another 19-year-old edgelord, you edgy teenager.
Jesus.
God damn it, Keychi.
Is 19 the new 16?
You know what?
Yes.
Let me give you some context, sir. There's a girl in the Brony fandom named Keyframe, and Keychi just goes up to her and goes, "So how you doing today, teenager?" And she gets really pissed off and angry about it, and Keychi's like, "Still gonna be a teenager tomorrow?" Mm?
And then I found another guy who does drama named Event Horizon. He's also a 19-year-old and gets nettled when I call him a teenager. So I have made it my mission to mess with every 19-year-old I find.
It's true. I've made Keychi a terrible person.
Much. I'm just like, I just really let most stuff get to me. I'm just.
That's no fun.
What does get to you?
What does trigger me?
Are you gonna be dumb enough to answer this?
Yeah, I was about to say you've been way too accommodating and polite, sir. Jesus.
I actually can't really think of anything.
He's kind of like the Finn the Pony of drama, isn't he?
You would think.
Yeah.
The cinnamon roll.
Okay.
I don't know. Or honestly, most stuff that just would trigger me just kind of like I shrug it off, and after a while I just kind of look back. I'm like, wow, I was being a little too triggered there.
Yeah.
Stick around, we'll find something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I think on that note.
I got one more, actually.
Well, go ahead.
What genre of video games do you like?
Mainly strategy games. I like just trying to think of other strategies to get around other obstacles and see what I can do, and try to find more creative ways to solve a problem. And I think that my favorite one is just helping out and actually playing a strategy game with other people. Like that will also help me work with teams and actually be a team player and give them orders and actually help them out what to do.
You should play Overwatch.
Jesus.
That's what I'm probably gonna do.
I was waiting for him to say.
I have a question. Have you
Go
played
ahead.
Catherine?
Catherine, that sounds familiar.
It's an Atlas game.
That's a really good puzzle game. Really gets your brain muscles going.
I better go look it up then.
You gotta run from a fetus.
That's true. You do. I've seen the reviews for Catherine. It's pretty weird. You should go look that up on YouTube.
Oh, I remember this. I remember seeing.
I've seen Let's Plays. That thing is trippy.
I've beat the game.
Oh.
Yeah, I've seen a few Let's Plays of this. Yeah.
Fagatini, did you hunt that game down after you found out there was a trap in there?
Oh.
What do you think?
Yeah.
That's our trap queen.
Indeed. Yeah. Well, are we good?
I think we're good.
All right, cool. I'm gonna get this up in probably a month because I'm backlogged. You know, I don't feel like hitting stop just yet because I was like, we got done with one person. And I remember she's like, so you're going to get it out tomorrow, right? When do I get my fan art? I'm like, oh, Jesus.
Yeah.
All right.